What's poppin'? My name's Richie and today we have update 17.50 and this one is literally quite game changing. Not only do we have a completely new interface in Fortnite and Fortnite Creative, we also got some cool new devices, and with that being said, let's jump right into it. Alright, so I've been up for 21 hours by now. The service took super long to actually get on, but we're finally here and there's a bunch of really cool stuff here. So we're gonna start with the devices first because they're actually the highlights, I would say, of the game. The first thing is we have a real-time clock device. This one is the perfect device if you want to create events. You can literally put a timer in here and this will count down an actual in-game time of hours, minutes, seconds, and even days. So you can actually put that in your maps and have a countdown. You can even just have real time there, so you can just have like different days, whatever, like count the days up, how long your map is up. Really cool device, really cool for events and stuff like that. So definitely a plus on this one. The next device is also time related device, and this one is the timer device, which is basically you could say the mixed version of the actual objective time device, if I can find it. So maybe we can go into time here and then find it, or maybe we can go here. So this device, the time objective device, was the one device that everybody used before to actually count down and count things. So this is basically now an easier version for that. Super simple device, there's nothing special here. You can basically have a countdown or a count up, and then you can just have channels in here. Super simple device, but it's something that we kind of needed in the game. It also has a lot of options. You have a lot of pause, urgency mode, all that good stuff that we have in the other device, but now on this device. And I just saw that I have the 1 hour glitch in creative. Great. Okay, we also have some changes to a few devices before we come to the actual galleries which we have in here, which are kind of insane. But for the Skydome, there's now an option to set a volume, which is kind of working like the barrier device and all that other stuff. If you want to set a volume, it's gonna create like a box, and in this box you're gonna see whatever you set in here. So for example, if we go in here and set like some crazy sky, let's do like pink, yellow, whatever, it doesn't really matter. So stuff like that, moon, whatever. You can see that in this box that we're in here right now, we can see the sky, but if we go outside, it's normal. So you can actually create like biomes right now. Really cool. This is like something I didn't expect at all. And it also works super flawlessly. So you can have like different times, you can have night and day in one map. Super crazy, super cool. Okay, up next, there's also a new setting or a new effect in the VFX spawner, which is area of fog. And I know a lot of people are gonna make fun of how I pronounce fog, but it is what it is. So you can see there's now like a bunch of fog that you can put in your map, probably very correlated to the Halloween update that we got with this one. So really cool update, kind of need that one, so it's super helpful that they just added that. Also works the same way as all the other effects in here. You can do whatever you want, it's super fast, and it's a quite large area actually, so pretty cool. Moving on to the artistic stuff, the galleries and all that other stuff, we have technically two new prefabs, I would say. One is in the props gallery though. So this is the first prefab. It is a haunted house, and you can find it as usual under prefabs, and then you have to go to recently added and you can see the spooky mansion here. Nothing too special, we already have a few spooky mansions, but obviously if you want to create this one or use it as a background, really cool. Okay, let's move on to the other special thing that we got new. We finally got something for our backgrounds, and this one is really cool. It is a gallery which has a bunch of very high buildings, and each of these buildings are like blocks, so they're just one prop, but super large, so you can put them in the background. I think they're even called background buildings. Yeah, background city, really cool. You can put each of these individual, you can place them however you want, or you can just put them down as one big city and then use them for their backgrounds. Something that we really needed and didn't have for the longest time. Some really cool buildings in here, and yeah, they're just big props. You can scale them, you can do whatever you want with them. You can make them a little bit tinier. Very interesting. Also, with most of the prefabs, there's also some galleries which come with that. So this is just the spooky house here in broken down props. Nothing too special in here as far as I can see. I checked it out a little bit, but nothing super special. It's like kind of old stuff actually here. This one is actually quite cool. We have some like autumn vibes here. I don't think we had these brushes before, and I think these are really cool. Also, like a few little props here and there. Also, these tiny keys are super cute. Super adorable, dude. I need one for my home. Okay, this one looks kind of spooky, but yeah, I get it. These obviously look a little bit cooler. And then we also got this gallery over here, which I personally think is the highlight of all these props. Some new numbers, letters, and yeah, whatever that is. Looks like a kind of cinema sign or something. Really cool. Didn't expect that, but it is in the game now. Obviously all themed through the Halloween stuff that is coming up. So if you want to create a Halloween map, you can actually submit that. And while we're talking of submitting, there is now a new Discovery tab. And most of you guys probably already noticed this one. I don't have to go too in depth into this one. But now if you click onto Fortnite, you can see that it has a quite different listing. I know a lot of you guys are playing VR maybe and are like super confused by this, what is going on here. But basically Fortnite changed the way how we can see the game, and you can see that there is a lot of stuff looking way more that they want to put creative in the front. Because this is not looking anymore like we're splitting BR and creative and Save the World. We're just putting BR and creative together. Obviously Save the World is still its own thing. But BR and creative are now looking a lot more like they belong together, or like they're coming in a pack. So you can see here that you can scroll obviously through the battle royales here. Super simple, super basic stuff. But you can also see that there's a lot of other stuff here for just creative maps. There's also the arena, which is quite low actually. So you have like most popular, then you have featured, which is the LTMs, I guess. Then you have large worlds, and then comes competitive, which is very interesting. So I would like to know the stance on that. I would guess that competitive would be a little bit higher, but it's like even below the large worlds. And then you have all these other maps. There's still one thing which is missing. Why is there no search option? Epic. What's going on? I need a search option. But other than that, I think this is a pretty cool step. I think it's a little bit confusing for a lot of people at the moment, and a lot of people probably going to complain about this one. But I think in the end, this is going to be a lot better for the general health of creative, because obviously it's a lot easier to promote maps here. And yeah, it's just one less step of a click. So yesterday there was also Q&A on the Fortnite Creative Discord for the new website, which is also coming to the game, where you can now submit your maps. That is a completely different topic, and I'm probably going to make a different video on that. But for right now, the website is not up, so or I don't find it. But there will be a new website where you can submit your maps for Fortnite Creative and this whole new discovery system. And that is basically all I have today. Obviously, I'm super tired. I'm sorry if I sound like a little bit sleepy, but I've been up for 21 hours, so hopefully you can forgive me. And I will see you guys back in the next one. And enjoy the update and have fun.